Things have got so much worse for the disrespectful IRL streamer, as he's now facing a new crime charge, and if things keep going this way, it'll be inevitable for him to be stuck in Korea's prison system for a while.
We have got some breaking news. According to the report, Johnny Somali may not survive in South Korea for longer.
It's confirmed that his equipment had been taken away from him.
I've heard now that he's starting to go broke over in Korea.
He will, because he has to stay till March, the 5th of March, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
He can't stream because he does not have a work visa, and his phones and laptops are at the police.
They're with the police?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
He can't leave. He can't work. He can't make no money. And it's going to last at least another 4 or 5 months. So they're basically just draining him of everything he's got.
Johnny Somali, a name that has become synonymous with controversy, may not survive in South Korea for long.
No news here, who thinks he's entitled to privacy complaints on YouTube.
His latest updates paint a grim picture. His trial date has been pushed from December to March, and in the meantime, he's unable to work or earn money in Korea. It's the latest chapter in a saga that has been nothing short of chaotic. Let's break down how Johnny got to where he is today, and why his future in Korea is looking bleaker than ever.
There's not much to do then, and the reason he can't work is because he doesn't have his work visa, and he doesn't have most of his equipment, as that was taken from him. So at least for now, he can no longer do his job, which is essentially running around in public harassing innocent people.
Johnny Somali is currently in South Korea, where he's facing serious legal troubles. His trial, originally scheduled for December, has now been postponed to March. This delay means Johnny is stuck in Korea, unable to leave, work, or even earn money.
Stream.
Oh, so now he has no revenue.
And so people were like, yo, why is this guy in prison? Korea's like, why would he put him in prison and pay for his place to stay and food? You stay outside, you pay for your own shit. But he can't work. He can't leave. He can't work. He can't make money.
But he can buy.
But he has to spend money.
For someone who relies heavily on streaming and making content for income, this is a devastating blow. The legal system in Korea is strict, and Johnny's reputation has made it even harder for him to garner sympathy or support. It seems like the walls are closing in on him. To understand Johnny Somali's current predicament, we need to go back to where it all started. Known for his controversial IRL streams, Johnny made a name for himself by stirring up trouble in foreign countries, particularly in Japan and South Korea. One of his most infamous incidents occurred in Japan, where he was accused of harassing locals and making racist comments while live streaming.
Yeah, bye. Don't do it. You know what that means. You know what that means. Okay. Look, you okay. Why the f are you grabbing my camera? Down there. Down there. And what? Just don't grab my camera. All you have to say is stop.
This behavior followed him to South Korea, where he continued to push boundaries, often disrespecting the culture and the people.
And then to make things even worse for the guy, he's still being hunted by the South Korean population with a bounty for those who can catch and smack the Golden Goblin. That's what the Koreans have dubbed him.
Actions that led to his arrest by South Korean authorities. These past incidents have not only damaged his reputation, but also put him in the legal hot water he's now struggling to escape.
This right here, when the bus driver has to get up and handle you and yell at you, that's obstruction. You are causing a delay. If you guys don't know, in case you guys haven't been to Korea, buses tend to run on time. And if you are in any way delaying the timeliness of a bus, that is huge. That is absolutely big, because that same bus is driving back and forth all day. And if you've messed them up by 5 minutes, that messes up the whole schedule for the whole day. So this is a big deal.
Now, this has sparked a widespread criticism across the internet. Now, even Korean people are criticizing their own laws. You can see it from this post. Saying the sad truth is that the South Korean law is currently at a state of dog spit. Ramsey is just going to be given a fine if we are lucky, let alone 10 years. If this gets known to the U.S. that the South Korean laws are weak and just give out slaps on the wrist, more people abroad are going to get the signal that they can just head to South Korea, act rudely and create a mess and get away with it unpunished. We have to replace our shitty judges and prosecutors with artificial intelligence, and make this Ramsey Khalid Ismail trial into a jury trial where the citizens can participate. Well, to be honest, if you guys were following my previous videos, I have mentioned the same thing a couple of times, where I explained that if South Korea doesn't take strict action against these issues, then it will be much harder for them to stop these kinds of incidents from happening in the near future. And in this video, where Johnny Somali is facing a completely new case, you can see that Johnny was playing loud music on a metro rail, causing problems for other passengers. When they requested him to stop, Johnny began to behave badly with them.
ringtone. Huawei, Chinese virus. China. I don't speak Korean.
When they confronted Johnny, as typical Johnny, he was threatening to call the police if they did anything to him.
I call the police. 112, 112, I call the police. You better back up. What you don't touch my phone.
Anonymous sent $10.
Don't touch me. I call police 112. Don't touch me.
But unfortunately, in the end, it's Johnny who is facing jail time and charges for this incident. And this is a clear example of how disrespectful behavior can lead to serious consequences. It's frustrating to see someone act this way without understanding the impact on others. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think Johnny deserves these charges? Drop your opinions in the comments and let's get the conversation going. South Korea is known for its strict legal system, especially when it comes to foreigners who disrespect the law or the culture. In this video, a Korean law expert explains the types of punishments a foreigner could face if they engage in illegal activities, similar to what Johnny Somali has done.
Exceptions of the principle of arrest by warrant. The first one is the arrest at the scene. If you get caught your criminal behavior in the scene by anybody, including the victim or pedestrians, they can capture you until the police arrives and you will be under arrest by the police without warrant. However, the police must inform you the Miranda rule right before or after the arrest. Second one is the emergency arrest. This can be executed by the police or prosecutors when they have justifiable reasons to think that you committed one of crimes may cause death penalty.
What's shocking to me is that according to the expert, these laws seem very strict, yet I can't understand why they haven't been applied to Johnny Somali so far. This video is also resurfacing on the internet for a funny reason, and you will know it very soon. Here Johnny was in a restaurant and was causing a problem for other guests with his loudness, so the owner called the police. Then Johnny tried to defend himself by saying, "Okay, I will not tell you." See for yourself what he said.
Oh, police. Hi, how are you? Off, please. Off, please? Okay, I'll take off. Hello? Somebody call us.
Thanks for IG follow bro from Thai. Follow bro from Thai. Follow bro from Thai.
Bro, what did I just hear? Someone catch me, bro. Someone catch me. You're really famous. Really? Are you really that famous? But is it because you got beaten up by Koreans that you're famous? But there's one thing that happened here that clearly shows how easy it is to break Korean law and how bad the evidence is. When the police asked Johnny to turn off the camera, he didn't do it. He said he did, but they couldn't even verify that. In the end, Johnny even made a joke about how easily he fooled the Korean police.
I don't make no trouble. All I do, I film my face. Sometimes you see this one, you know, donation. People can send a music. I don't control. So they said it's too loud. No, I'm very calm. People try to waste your time. They try to make fake calls. I never touch nobody. I never hurt nobody. No problem. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Have a good lunch. Thank you so much. Ajima, thank you. Even though, I'll see how I win that.
Here in this video, you can see Johnny Somali trying to mock a Korean woman for her language, which in my opinion is very disrespectful.
Say less. What does that mean? You saying some racist shit to me? 해봐도 모르냐?
She was speaking her mother tongue, and he was making it a joke. But one thing that the woman said really made me agree with her immediately.
What's your name?
It's not
I immediately agreed with her on this one. Johnny, this is not America. Think before you say things to the native Koreans, because anything can happen to you here. This isn't America where you can sue someone over anything. Things don't work like that in Asia.
What's your name?
I touch you.
Yo, I call police right now.
Yeah, police.
Say less.
해봐.
Say less.
해봐.
What does that mean? You saying some racist shit to me?
해봐도 모르냐?
뭐야? I can say the same retarded ass shit to get out. Yo, get out.
One thing I've noticed is that Johnny Somali often used the term racist as a weapon, leveraging his identity as a black person. Whenever there's a possibility of him being held accountable for his actions, he immediately claims, "Are you doing this because I'm black?"
I'm very famous, so people make fake calls. People making fake calls. Yes, Johnny Somali, it's no problem. I'm walking to my home. Because of black skin? No. Because black skin? No. Black.
This is something the black community should pay attention to because he's using his race and accusations of racism as a shield to deflect criticism for his own wrongdoing. So based on my analysis, I believe Johnny Somali's chances of surviving in Korea are 50%. Do you agree with my estimated percentage? Or do you think his survival rate in Korea is higher? Let me know in the comments.